Well, if your family has a bunch of old videotapes, if they're like my family, they probably have that and some slides. It's now time to make sure those memories last forever. So we have Daniel Rodriguez here, who's the owner of AVtransfers.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Thanks for being here. And I think this is such an important thing because we all have, you know, video cameras from years ago, slides, films. Talk about the importance of saving these things.
It's just
and
something you don't really
them.
think about. I mean, you think about it, they're some sort of closet, or they're in the attic or in the garage. So it's something it's not in your face all the time. But the bottom fact is that all of these things are deteriorating and they are fading. So the longer you wait, the longer these things will just keep on fading. So
and the harder it'll be, yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, now we have transfers where we have a lot of bad tracking and the picture quality is not as good as it was before. So it's really important to transfer it to digital because, I mean, digital is the best way to go.
Digital is the best way to go because you were saying digital does not fade, and I know
it doesn't fade, and it generally averages about 100 years if you keep it in good conditions.
100
plus
years,
yeah, because there's no magnetic tapes.
So for the lifetime, for most of us.
As long as I will be alive, for sure.
So, and I think that's so important too because I know a lot of families have family get-togethers. They love to pull out their tapes of Johnny playing baseball back in the 80s, but it's kind of hard to get the tape and to get it hooked up to the TV. And now you can take these different things and put them on DVD, right?
Here we have some videos, just standardized videos, and then this is really the most important part. And then for transferring to DVDs and stuff, this is generally the easiest things to do. This is actually film, 8mm film from the 60s and the 70s. We get some from the 50s. These are really old and they need to be transferred.
And you can still do these.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Is it hard to do that?
I'm sure it's a complicated process. There has to be a lot of enhancement, and a lot of times we bring it by, they wait, people wait too long, and then it can't be done. Yeah. Because the film dries too much.
That's why you want to make sure you have an expert to do this. Don't try this at home, folks. Right?
Exactly. And then, but we do also do audio stuff. We do a lot of reel-to-reels, records, and we do all sorts of different things.
Yeah, because I see this record right here. It even looks a little scratched and dinged.
It's really interesting. This right here is actually from Vietnam. People used to send each other messages back and forth because there's no like phones or things like that. So we transfer all of these audio reels to a CD, and we do all kinds of enhancements. So it's really neat. I mean, I get to hear all sorts of amazing things from the wars and Vietnam, and all these different things. So it's really neat.
What a cool job you have, and a neat job protecting our memories and all. You also tell us about this. You also do slides.
Well, we also do a lot of slides.
These are old, huh?
Yeah. Right now, the greatest thing to do is to transfer to digital. And right now, digital frames are really hot, and everybody basically has a digital frame at home. You can transfer about 2,000 to 3,000 pictures onto a digital picture.
Say that again, 2,000 to 3,000?
2,000 to 3,000, even more.
Wow.
And you can actually have your entire family's albums, slides, everything put in one little drive, and you can project it on your little, viewer. So it's really, really neat.
Yeah, these are the hot things these days. I know a lot of people are using
and they're
those.
Really affordable.
They are.
Christmas. They're such a hot item for Christmas because people transfer all of their stuff and it says, here's our entire
And what
album.
a great gift for a parent. I know where my parents' tapes are, so if I took all those and put them on DVD for them, they would just be amazed. And I wanted to ask you, can you also do some editing maybe with some of this? How does that work?
It depends on the customer. I mean, a lot of times we can do all sorts of different things. There's really hardly anything we don't do when it comes to this kind of things. One of the neatest things about it is everybody can have everything. Like, let's say people transfer. I just had a client that transferred about 50 tapes, and they made a copy for each of their kids. So everybody has a copy of their childhood, when they were born and when the wedding, everything. And you can do that nowadays. It's really affordable, and it's such a neat thing. I mean, not one person has to have it. Everybody can have everything.
And they will treasure that for the rest of their life, and they're going to be so appreciative to have this memories.
And it just keeps going and going. I mean, it's just such a neat thing to be able to experience that.
Now, if folks are wanting to do this, do they need to, when they bring them to you guys, do they need to have them packaged a certain way? Do they need to clean them? I mean,
no, they don't need to do anything. The only thing we need to do, if they can put them in order, saying from this is my oldest to the newest, from the earlier years to the earliest years. So we can put them in that chronological order. But for the most part, they don't need to really do anything.
That is fantastic. I want to mention, if you guys have not seen this, if you've picked up the paper, you guys have a little coupon in here in the paper, right? So there's really no excuse. And like Daniel mentioned, you do not want to delay on this because as time goes by, your tapes and stuff are getting worse quality. So take advantage of this now, you guys. The AVtransfers is located at 1255 West Avenue, Suite 2. The phone number is 314-4901. Write that number down. You're going to need it. We'll have that information for you at kens5.com/greatday. Thank you so much for saving our memories.
All right.
Great business that you have. All right.